Oh, my internet. It's great to see you stream on the weekdays. Looking forward to catching more in the future. Oh, I appreciate that, Doob. And I apologize if my internet just decided to dip as soon as I was reading all that. Come on, internet. Keep it together. Hang in there. I am seeing a bit of fuckery happen here. Maybe I can fix this. Oh, too much light. Okay. What in the hell? Oh. Almost perfect. It's pretty good. Pretty good, not too bad. Alright. Well, welcome in, everyone. It's time for some Silksong. So, last stream, if you remember, whoever was here, we got the final needle upgrade. Thanks to a little birdie, aka Hollow Doob, who has been doing the Steel Souls run. So let me go ahead and give a quick shout out to my buddy Hollow Doob here. Big Souls gamer, big Hollow Knight gamer. Much more pro gamer than myself here. But awesome guy, great community. Please give them a follow. Please check out their streams whenever you get a chance. They were last playing, what do you know, Hollow Knight Silksong. We're almost at 500 deaths here, guys. I imagine that's probably going to happen this stream. So, after work, this is completely unrelated. After work, I ended up running over to some random address. I basically went on Facebook Marketplace and bought myself a $30 like roof cargo. I don't know what the technical term is for it, but you put it on like the roof of your car and you can like store a bunch of stuff for camping or road trip or whatever, what have you. I've never had one, so I just bought one off of Facebook Marketplace. Sorry, I'm just looking at my cat. She's tearing up my ottoman. Yeah. So after work, I went and grabbed that. It was for $30. They're normally like $200 to $300. This thing is kind of old, a little worse for wear, but for $30, it's gonna work. I'll make it work. It's nice. It's good enough. But I didn't have. All I had was 20s on me, so I had to go break a 20, so I could, you know, pay $30. I got myself a little soda. Normally I don't go out buying sodas, really. If anything, this is usually for like a road trip or something. But yeah, like I said, I need to break that 20. Like, fuck it. I was looking for cream soda. That was the plan. The plan was... Well, it wasn't that much of a plan. I walked in the gas station and then instantly I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get myself a cream soda. That's perfect, right? They didn't have cream soda. I was a little upset. They did have Dr. Pepper and cream soda, so I guess that's second best. Not bad, not bad. What do you think, Lara? Would you like some? Okay. She just like looked at me and then jumped away. She's got the zoomies. And she keeps trying to tear up the fucking carpet at the entrance to my my condo. Right at the doorway, she keeps tearing at the fucking carpet. And excuse me. I can't stop her when I'm not here, but when I'm here and she starts tearing at it, I think it's partly just like something that she wants to do for herself. But I also think she does it for attention, because whenever she does it, she gets me to pay attention to her. And she knows it works. So, what I've been doing now is almost barricading. I've been putting a bunch of stuff in front of the door so that she can't reach the fucking carpet at the door. Whatever. So, now we have the final upgrade to our needle. So now maybe we have a better chance of survival against some of these bosses that we're trying to take out. I got that craft metal. There's those 2 things from the architect. I think there's one more thing to purchase from one of the I forget his name, the little thief in the Blasted Steps area, or on the way to the Blasted Steps. Hero's Memento. Wait, where'd this come from? Heirloom of a village lost to Farland's haunting. The memento can be displayed in a home. Where did I buy that? Where did that come from? Can be displayed in a home. How do I display it here? Does it show up? Oh! What? Oh, wait, did I get this from beating the Pinstress? Maybe? I think so. Is it no? It's no longer in my inventory. Okay. So it's just taken out and put right in here. God, it's crazy to believe all these little things I'm still missing. Like, what is this? Is this an upgrade of this? And what would this be? Or this, or this, or that, or that, or that. I mean, to see them all the way at the end, it makes sense, right? Because it's like end game. I think these are basically chronological order, in a sense. But, like, this is earlier. A little bit more early game. Like, mid-game, roughly, but I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is we're gonna get fucked. Somewhere, somehow. Yeah, that guy. Pinstress. Or girl, sorry. Blade Maiden of a once renowned warriors sect. Survived long beyond the rest of her order. I like her. For her willingness to teach and her spirit still strong. Despite a long age spent solitary. She has my respect. Aw, that's adorable. So now that we beat her, can we go talk to the red Pinstress or whatever she's called? I want to try. I don't remember how to get there, actually. It's far fields, I know that. Okay, it's right there. Gotcha. Not that far at all, actually. I don't know what the rest of this weekend's gonna be like exactly. So tomorrow, that's another reason I haven't put it on a schedule yet. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things. I upload an hour-long video for Sekiro like I had been doing previously to the Red app. But now that my upload speed like peaks at like 6 megabytes per second, it's basically a quarter of what I was able to do previously. So my upload, instead of it taking like a couple hours, it takes like almost a couple days. So I gotta be very careful like what day I go to upload the video, because then if I'm gonna stream, I gotta either cancel that upload or pause it, or Cave Woman, welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily moon. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday so far. You got any weekend plans? What are you gaming on this weekend? I was excited. I just seen that the Nintendo Switch Online, at least for the Switch 2, right? I don't think you can play the GameCube games on the Switch 1. Is that true? I think that is true. But anyways, the new new Fire, not the new Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem that was on GameCube, Path of Radiance, I believe it's called. Caveman got you into Diablo 4? Oh, hell yeah. So you guys are doing Jolly Co-op, right? Diablo 4, I was one of the people that jumped on the bandwagon for that game when it first released. I got it on Xbox. I think I paid $70 for it. Played through the entire campaign. Haven't really touched it since. I think I beat it in like a week or two. So, a little buyer's remorse. It's a fun game, though. And it's got, like, almost infinite replayability. It's like... I don't know how to describe. I'm playing another game that's kind of similar called Grim Dawn. It's you know, top-down, isometric ARPG? Action RPG? Yeah, because it's not turn-based. And... it's kind of, I don't know. It's almost, it can get real intricate when it comes to like min-maxing builds and stuff. If you're really, really into it, playing on like the hardest difficulty. Otherwise, like if you just basically, you know, stick to, you know, a couple attributes or whatever and play your cards right, you can almost just stand there and hardly do anything and like everything will pretty much die. But I've also been butt-fucked pretty hard in that game at the same time, so... kind of depends. I remember beating the game. I remember the graphics are really nice. Granted, you're not like right up close and personal with the characters and the graphics because it's, you know, top-down isometric game, but... it's a pretty game. And personally, that's the only Diablo game I've played. Besides, like, maybe 10 minutes of one of the other ones. But Diablo 4 is 100% the only one I purchased. If I did touch any of the other games, I don't know. It was for a short period of time. What's the fastest way? Alright, we're just gonna go this way. What kind of build do you have in there? Oh, you know what I remember about Diablo 4 that pissed me off, actually? As a Zelda fan, I was like, you know what? I want to make Zelda. I want to make, because what... are there 3 starting classes or 4 starting classes? At the beginning, I think there's more now. There was like Necromancer... Mage or something like that. Something like just magic, just basic magic. There's Necromancer, Mage. Oh, what? Druid? Is it a Druid, I think? Anyways, I went with a Mage build, and I was like, oh, I'll make her Zelda. And she's just magical. Oh, you've been playing as a druid. Okay, cool. Awesome. It's interesting playing with some of our friends because I'm just following them around and collecting loot. I'm so slow compared to them. And they just go around shouting. Oh, yeah, one shot. Yeah. Yeah, and that, you know, it can really turn into that kind of game. And if you enjoy that, it's amazing. For me, it got to a point like... I was getting towards end game. I beat the game, and then you had to create a new character for the new season. So I had to start from scratch. I was like, what? But then you join some friends, and they're like a higher level, and then you join them, and then it allows you to like kind of level up and quickly and stuff. But I just got bored of that. I was like, it's kind of lame. not really doing much. Staying alive by hiding, having my friends kill everything, and then I don't know. I need personally, I just need more interaction. But this was also like I played through the entire game, and now we're replaying again. It's like, for me, I just didn't see the point after that. I wasn't invested in it like my friends were. That's just me. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I made a mage. I was like, oh yeah, I can make a Zelda. It's gonna be Zelda. It's gonna be so cool, and make her look like Zelda with cool tattoos and stuff. Because that's what the game has, like cool tattoos you can put on your characters, right? To make them look a little different. Otherwise, I think they had like 4 faces or something like that. Nothing that crazy. But really cool, like really cool armor and staffs and stuff like that. Oh, the new class is a paladin. Okay. So how many classes are there total now? I don't remember if it was started with mage, necromancer, druid. Was there only 3 in the beginning? Are there 4 now? Are there more than 4? Because I made a mage. I keep saying this. I keep repeating myself. I tried naming it her Zelda, and it didn't work. It says the name... Like, it says there's something wrong with the name. I don't know what it is, but it wouldn't let me. I don't remember if I tried... Oh, I think I made a druid named Ganondorf, or Ganon, for the season. For season 1 or something. Because I was like, okay, Ganon... Well, Ganon is technically like his pig form, generally, his monster form. But Ganondorf is like well, Hylian, a humanoid or whatever, who can then magically turn into, depending on what game, Ganondorf turns into a boar. Oh, fuck, now I can't think. What does he turn into in Twilight Princess? Is it also a boar? I want to say he turned into 2 different things at least. Across a couple different games. But yeah, I guess Breath of the Wild, it's a giant boar. Maybe Twilight Princess is also a boar. But it's usually like Pigman or something. Nancy, welcome in. Happy Friday. Oh, you got the early moon. Some people in here are slacking. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, do you recall? I'm trying to remember. Ganondorf turns into like a pig man, a boar, a lot of times, right? In Zelda games. Does he ever turn into anything else? Or does he always turn into a boar? Or a pig? Because in the Diablo 4 game, I was talking with a cave woman about it, that I think my secondary character, I made a druid, and druids tend to like shapeshift, right? So I made that character Ganondorf, I think. Or I might have done Demise. Anyways, they wouldn't let me name the mage I made Zelda. So then I tried Hylia. Because that's what Zelda, she is the embodiment of the goddess Hylia, right? I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm running around Diablo 4, killing a bunch of shit with... Running around as Hylia, freezing, and I think freezing was like the main element I kind of leaned on. Because there's a few different elements of magic you can use in that game. Get a move on, Stray One. We're all suffering for your conflict. Maybe next time you act towards calmer conclusions, aye? Okay. Alright, she doesn't say anything new. Okay. Oh, they're not coming? Is it... Oh, it works here. Ah. Kind of surprised. Okay, so we did that. That proved fruitless. I don't know. What do we do now? Should we go to... Hunter's March? We got the needle upgrade. I don't think there's anything else I can do that would make a massive difference. The Sands of Karak area sucks ass. I remember that. We beat the Pinstress. I don't know if there's any other... Do I have any cool side quests going on? Dark Hearts. Destroy the void masses throughout Farland? Oh! I didn't know I was supposed to kill those things. You gravitated... Cableman gravitated towards Werebear and pulverized because your favorite thing in Baldur's Gate is to turn into Owlbear and use Crushing Flight. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So I don't remember how the different classes really worked. But I think that's kind of what I... Oh, wait. Okay, I remember now. I think I went the wolf route with my druid. Because... I want to say because Twilight Princess. In my head, logically, I was thinking, oh, Ganondorf turned into a... like, monster wolf, but I might be just being stupid and making that up. But yeah, Nancy, that's what I was kind of asking. I was like, does Ganondorf turn into anything else besides... So a Twilight Princess... Ganon fight. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, Nancy. It's been a while since I played it. Ganon Puppet Zelda. Dark Beast Ganon. Oh no, it says Giant Boar. Whatever, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know much about the old Zelda. Old Zelda? What do you talk about, Nancy? I think Twilight Princess... Was that the last Zelda game before... The last 3D Zelda game before Breath of the Wild? No, sorry. What am I... My memory is fucked. Skyward Sword was the last 3D Zelda before Breath of the Wild. You don't know much about the old Zelda games. Have you... So, Nancy, you really only played... I forget all the time, and I apologize, but have you only played, like, the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom Zelda games, mostly? I know the other Zelda games are very, very different style. Pain, Anguish, and Misery. Return to the Citadel stage. Beside the Whispering Vaults. Oh my god. I think I know who that is. Trobio. Beside the Whispering Vaults. Aha. Okay, so it's that right there. Is that White Ward? Cauldron. Oh. Excuse me, that's Underworks. Jetstopia! Zelda 2 is the best game ever. Get out of here, Jet. Shh, you shush. How you doing, buddy? I seen you were, I don't think I said hi the other day, but I did pop in your stream. I was surprised. I don't know why I was surprised. I seen tattoos on your arm. I'm like, oh, damn. Jet's all tatted up. But how you been, buddy? You said you were dealing with moving and being sick also? Or correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said something like that. I hope you're doing all right. I'm starting to... I'm like 99% back to normal, I think. So you were last playing Just Chatting, yeah. Yeah. Sorry I didn't say hi. Sometimes I'm busy and I'm afraid I'll get stuck in conversation and I'll get myself behind even further. Oh, you have a Zelda Wind Waker tattoo? Hell yeah, so do I. Among others. What kind do you have? Here, I can try to show you guys my tattoo. I've done it before. I know I've flashed it. It's just on my ankle. I have two. One's just a basic ass Triforce. The other is a Wind Waker Link, actually. Ugh. Let's see. Show some skin. Oh, look, he's peeking. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. He's upside down right now, but yeah, the hair, the yellow in the hair, and like the skin color is. I really need to get this redone and touched up. Everything's kind of blending together, sadly. The shield's got so much detail, it's just kind of turned into a blob. Sadly. Oh well. And the other one's just Triforce. I don't even see the reason. I don't know if it's worth even trying to show it. Yeah, it moved end of last year and new PC, so I was doing a test stream. Oh, that's right. Okay, new PC. Congrats. I hope everything went well. Mine is Link on... Oh my god, I'm jealous. Link on the boat with the waves, the red lion. It's the cuff line for what will eventually be... Oh, damn, bro. That's sick. So that's on your arm? Cool, man. That's pretty awesome. I am very, like, indecisive and scared that, like I second guess, like, where I want a tattoo, what tattoo I want, blah, blah, what to do in the future. I'm also just really cheap, and, like, good tattoos, they're not cheap. That's for sure. I'm just like, I do not have... I don't know. I guess the urge to cover my body in sexy tattoos and the urge to have money are constantly fighting each other. And the urge to have money seems to always win. You know, if I get myself into a situation where I'm more well off and can afford it, that'd be different. I would definitely be tattooing myself up more. I definitely want to get... I thought about getting, like, Majora's Mask. Like, the actual mask, like, kind of... I was thinking about putting it over my heart. But it might look weird if it's offset. But I don't know. Because Majora's Mask is... It's basically heart-shaped if you take out all the little spikies. Yeah, your arm. The idea will be games and things that I have always enjoyed. The style is like a watercolor sketch, which will tie all different images together. That's really cool. I can't really show you from here, and I can't really pick up the camera to go all the way over there. But like I have some Zelda decorations up. One of them Peaches got me a while ago. And there's like a really famous Asian... I mean, maybe it's not, but there's like in my head, I feel like I pictured this like Asian like landscape painting, and there's like a wave, and then there's like some boats and some people on the boats. But it almost looks like they ripped out one of the boats and put Link on the red lions in the painting. And so that's what I have hanging up, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. Skull Kid Majora's Mask idea is the next one I want for the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's also an Alice in Wonderland and a Mega Man as part of it. Really? So the style is like a watercolor sketch, which will tie all different images together. So that's going to include Alice in Wonderland and Mega Man. That's awesome. See, you got like a sweet ass plan and shit. I don't got any of that. I also had to cut back because they cost so... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Peaches is loaded with tattoos compared to me. Well, I barely have anything, so anyone with like 6 tattoos has got way more than me. But she's got like a lot of Lord of the Rings, and I can't list all of it because I'm not that big of a Lord of the Rings fan. But she's got the tree. And she's got Gimli's axe, Legolas's bow, and then I don't know, Sauron's sword. Oh, she's got Sauron. I know that. But then I think she's got a blade that's broken. I don't know. If she was here, she would laugh at me. But I got the 3. You got the 3 pretty close together, because you would get 1 and then rebook. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. The artist I was using got pregnant though, so I stopped and then work change. Gotcha. Yeah, the sad thing is with my Triforce, that's a very basic, simple. I don't even know if I'll ever touch that. I think it was done perfectly. It's just 3 triangles, simple enough. The Wind Waker Link, I would want to get touched up at some point. It was actually my ex's friend that did it, and she moved states away years ago, and that was the one relationship that didn't end very well. So I don't think I'm going to be having her work on her old tattoo, so I'll have to find someone else. Oh well. Alright, I'm scared. Shall we go to Trobio? Uh-oh. Why do you do this, capture card? This is my other newest issue. I don't know... Okay, I remember. I was going to try something with my PC. Alright, I gotta disconnect this. For you guys, it might not look like it. But I'm not on the pause screen. So my capture card's acting up. Yes, I just finished, well, kinda, I guess. I am, yeah. I'm financing a condo. I moved from basically my mom's old house. She moved states away, and I was renting her house. And, I was thinking about buying it. She told me a value a while ago. And, I didn't jump on it, and then like 5 years, it was around COVID time, which I wish I bought something around that time because interest rates were great around COVID. Mortgage rates, because mortgage rates are kind of on a different scale with what, like automotive and whatever other interest rates. Okay. Let me try to get the stream back on board here. Alright, now we're back. Okay. Yeah, mortgages just do their own thing. Yeah, so I got a 6.5% interest rate. But if you were buying around COVID, I think it was around 2, which is really low. So hopefully the mortgage rate will go back down a little bit and then I can try to refinance. But anyways, I got my own condo now. I don't gotta worry about mowing the lawn, shoveling snow. So that price goes into that. Because I have to pay an HOA fee, which is $320 a month, which is it's not cheap. That's on top of my mortgage and whatever other electric, and actually electric is my only utility. I don't have to pay. I don't have gas. I only have to pay for heat, which is electric. I don't have to pay for water, which is nice. So if I really wanted to, I could just leave my faucet dripping, as long as it's cold water, I suppose. But yeah, so I purchased November 5th. I closed on November 5th, started moving stuff in. And then basically every day I would go to my old place, fill up my car, bring it to my new place. And I was doing that for weeks. And then after I pretty much cleaned out most of my stuff, then I was cleaning up the old house, like vacuuming, clean up the fridge and stuff, because there's some stuff there I just never hardly cleaned. And yeah, basically all moved in. The only major thing I'm still waiting on is internet. I have internet, sorta, but I call it backyard Wi-Fi because I don't have hardwired internet right now. I've been paying Xfinity for hardwired internet, excuse me, but I haven't been able to install it because the month that I moved in is the same month that basically is winter in their system, and protocol is that they don't dig new lines from November till April. I think once April hits, then they can dig a new line. So Xfinity has their mobile towers for like their phone service, and I'm able to use that as Wi-Fi for all my systems in my place, which is better than nothing. Had that not been available, I'd be going fucking nuts. I wouldn't be streaming right now. Yeah, bad timing. Very close to when we started as well. Closed on October 18th for us. Okay. But what about you? Are you all moved in? You all settled mostly now? I haven't done anything since I started the stream. We just kind of been running around, having... Oh, that's right. You beat Silksong Jet, didn't you? Right? Have you... Have you done Act 3 at all? Oh wow, the stage is right here. I can literally just walk to that. Nah, I haven't even come close to beating it. I haven't played this since a few weeks after its release because I couldn't spend the time to focus on. I gotcha. I thought you were pretty far. Like, I think you were farther than me for a long time. And then... Well, okay, so for the sake of spoilers, and I don't think you're that concerned about spoilers, but I'm going to say it anyways. We're in Act 3, and if you just willy-nilly go through the game without, like, trying to squeeze everything out of it, you'll basically beat the game in Act 2. But if you do, like 95% of all the side quests in Act 2, it will lead you into Act 3. And in Act 3, shit hits the fan. There's basically a darkness over everything. And it's interesting. And there's a bunch more boss fights and shit because some friends and enemies got fucked up by this darkness. I've seen most of the game and know about Act 3 and most bosses, so not worried about spoilers. Okay. I think... Yep, okay. You, might or mourner, fell fated chosen, left till last. Relent, submit, the fatal blow is struck. Fair Farloom wails its end. We woe befallen few remained. Let us join here at last and show our fires fierce. Together to share our kingdom's pain, feel it scorch our shells, and know clear its suffering, its sorrow. Alright, let's get to 500 deaths. Oh. Trobio! Ow. I don't know what to do with this guy yet. Shit. I've hit him like 2 times. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Ow! Fuck it. Reserves! Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Shit. No! Alright, that was our first death. The stream? Yeah. 495. Alright. Yeah, he's a weird one. Why does it look like... Can I go up this way? Nope. Okay. But yeah, okay, so you've seen this, right, Jet? The babies! Look at the babies! They're so fucking adorable. Whoops. Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt you there. Romeo! Oh wait, he hurts. That's right. I was like, he hurts when he first gets introduced. God damn it. Okay, I'm already fucked. Little puppa babies, yeah! Alright, that wasn't a good one. Oh well. That's how it goes though. A lot of times in my very first match, I get like beginner's luck. And I won't necessarily beat them, but I'll do like way better than I expect. It'll be like my best run ever. And then every run afterwards, I suck. We're just gonna go straight for that. Alright, do your thing. Oh, I can hit you, right? Yeah. I don't know what the trick is with that. I probably shouldn't have jumped though. Fuck. Shit! You bastard. Ah! Fuck. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck. I have this, I don't know exactly which, I have this ability that makes my silk regen all the way if I'm on a bench, which is really nice. Very, very nice. Oh shit, I went right through the, oh! Rude! Shit. Fuck. Alright, let's maybe try to be a little less chaotic. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Stop at the fucking balls, dude. Fuck. Are we at We're almost at 500. We're almost there. Really short run back, so I guess there's that. I'm trying to figure out. Oh man, I'm gonna die. That was close. Shit. Walked into that one. Heal! Oh boy. God damn it. I had a feeling I shouldn't have been there, but whatever. Oh man, that wasn't bad. Okay, we just gotta be patient. Watch his moves. Keep our distance. Only attack when we have the opportunity. I can stand kind of close, but not too close. Like, I think this is fine. And then attack. And then attack. And then attack. And then attack. Or not. And then be patient. Okay. That was rude. That was super rude. Oh my god, he's the rudest motherfucker ever. I am gonna die soon. Damn it! And starts in 40 seconds. Alright, we're gonna set myself up here for the next fight, but we're gonna take advantage of that break. So, if you're out there watching, maybe gotta take a shit, maybe you're hungry, go grab a snack. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Bitch, I was pressing down. A lot harder to get up there than I thought it would be. Alright, ad break. We will be right back. Welcome back. Sorry if I was a little bit late. So I just got an interesting email. Nothing crazy. I got an email from Steam, and they basically gave me a game for free, kinda. Scramble Knights playtest is not okay. So playtest is not available in your library. I was like, what the hell is this? I'm like, why did I get this? Like, is it because I'm a streamer? No, it's because you're receiving this email because you requested access to the Steam playtest for Scramble Knights Royale on December 11th. Apparently yeah, so apparently whatever. So I was gonna download it quick. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Scramble Knights Royale playtest. 19 gigs. Holy shit. I didn't realize it was gonna be that big. Okay, guess I'll start downloading it. You can grant your friends access to this invite. What? Oh. That could be fun. Anyone want to play? It's a Steam game called Scramble Knights Royale. I'm gonna install it. I have no idea how good or bad this game may end up being, but whatever. I'm just gonna do that. And we'll get back to this. Oh shit, I forgot I walked all the way over here. Bring it on, Trobio. Why are you all blue? Tormented Trobio. Poor Trobio. Why were you tormented? I'm in a bad spot. Oh my god. I'm alive! Barely. Oh! 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 Trobio! Oh my god, Trobio, what the fuck? You rude son of a bitch. Ow. Trobio! Lame. Fuck, man. These fights not be easy, that's for sure. No, that shouldn't hurt me. I don't think. That's just my, that's just what I think. Alright, motherfucker. But oh yeah, I am excited that GameCube, there's now a new GameCube game on the NSO, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Which is like $500 if you find it online, if you're trying to buy the game. Apparently it's like that rare now. I never played it. There's a few Fire Emblem, I mean, there's a lot of Fire Emblem games I haven't played. I think Act 2 Trobio was the last fight I had done. Oh, really? Huh. Well, now you're getting to see the souped up version, I guess, or the tormented version. Wait, what is happening? Come on, game. Okay. I was just seeing if there's anything with my audio that was messing with me. Cause like, it feels like it's not triggering what it should be. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. Anyways. Oh, you had Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on GameCube at some point? You sold it? Ooh. Whoops, maybe you should have done that. How much did you sell it for? Like, did you sell it for like 200 or like a pretty decent amount? Because like right now, if you Google it, like it's going for a really high price. And the only reason I recalled that was I seen someone put it on Facebook Marketplace. You still got it? Oh, you got 300 for it. Wow. Damn. Hey, you got some money. And now you can play it again, too. You can download it on Switch, too. Yeah, on Facebook Marketplace, I saw it locally for like 500. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like the next day, I seen it popped up for the NSO. I was like, oh, wow. What timing? It's like maybe my algorithm knew. Shit. What am I? Oh, what? Oh, come on! I just lost all my silk. Or my 7 beads. Oh well. So have you played and beaten that one? I sold all my GameCube collection about 2 years ago because I needed the cash. I had around 100... Wow. Did a bulk sale to another collector. That's crazy. Well, that's probably pretty bittersweet, I guess, right? You're probably going through, you know, obviously some serious stuff in life. You need the money. I was not as serious, not like that. I was young and dumb and I wanted the newest console or game system or something. I must have sold all my shit to fucking not eBay, GameStop. There was a time in my life where I was selling a bunch of stuff on eBay. That was when I lost my job at McDonald's. It was like a little bit before I was homeless. A little bit. I was kind of living between places for a little while. But I was selling a bunch of stuff on eBay, and I want to say I sold Conker's Bad Fur Day for N64 for like 80 bucks or something. I was just selling a bunch of my old games to try to make some money at the time to pay off. I was trying to pay off school loans at the time. I don't think I was having to pay rent or anything, but I needed to come up with money to make payments for those loans at the time. I don't think I was ever behind on a payment, surprisingly. Ow. This game really knows how to fuck you for its own pleasure. Go away! No! Fuck! Took the year off to work casually with the plan that the GameCube collection was the first to go when you needed money. Okay. Most of the games were just generic ones that I didn't really care about. I kept about 10 or so of the ones I wanted. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure I got rid of all my GameCube stuff back. I think this is separate from when I was selling stuff on eBay, but I think I just took my entire collection of GameCube sorta and brought it to GameStop. And I might have just used that money to turn around and buy a Wii. But if I remember, I didn't get a Wii till a little bit later. Because I... 'cause remember playing Twilight Princess on the Wii and not the GameCube, and it sucked because the waggle controls just weren't fun on Twilight Princess. But then I remembered loving it on Skyward Sword. But I had actually modded my Wii up to that point, and so Wii games, I was pirating and downloading and burning onto DVDs Wii games and able to play them that way. This was back when I was going to college. Oh yeah, so that would have been before I had to pay my loans, because I wasn't paying my loans until after college. But what did I have for the GameCube? I had Wind Waker, Metroid Prime 2. I think Metroid Prime 3 was on the Wii? No, was Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii? I don't remember. I think it might have been. But then I think they remade them for the Wii. Or there was a collection, which I really wanted, but I never ended up getting it or something. I don't remember. Because I liked using the Joy-Cons with the idea of Samus's arm. I thought that was fucking perfect. Like, it's... right? Other than Skyward Sword function, the using her arm, I thought was perfect. And then, Kirby Air Ride. I had Kirby Air Ride, Metroid Primes... Wind Waker, Four Swords Adventures. I had the fucking Game Boy Advance connector thing on the bottom of the GameCube too. I had 4 of those stupid fucking cords. You needed the cord, the adapter that was basically the GameCube controller plug-in, but then it would attach to your Game Boy Advance, which you would then use your Game Boy Advance to play on the GameCube. You kept all the Zelda games and Mario sports games. And a few other random ones. I don't think I had any Mario game. I've never been a big Mario fan. I rented Mario Sunshine. I had Smash Brothers Melee. And then at some point, yeah, I sold a lot of stuff. But from what I have still in my collection, I still have my original memory card. From the GameCube, which I was able to use with my Wii. And then over the years, I somehow still ended up with Wind Waker, Metroid Prime, and Kirby Air Ride. Those are the only like GameCube games I have now that I care about at all. I think I have some other weird one, but I've never touched it. Four Swords on GameCube with a controller extension is one of the last Zelda titles I need to pick up. Dude... those were a different time. That shit was... it was like $20 per cord. So I spent $80 on those fucking cords. Just to like play with my friends because I don't know. I only had a small group of friends at the time that I could play something like that with. God damn it, I'm sucking at this, aren't I? But those same friends were the same friends that we did like Four Swords on the Game Boy Advance with when A Link to the Past had that. That was around the time I really started getting into Zelda because GameCube opened me up to... so before I got the GameCube, I had Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color, which I think was my official first Zelda game. But I wasn't really into Zelda yet. When I got the Game Boy Color, it came with... well, my grandparents got it for me for Christmas. And I think I got it with Pokemon Gold and Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. But I couldn't figure out Oracle of Ages. If anyone's played it, if you remember, in the beginning of Oracle of Ages, you start out with Nehru sitting there singing, and then there's like a bunch of animals and people watching her sing. And you're just kind of sitting there listening to her singing. But you're supposed to talk to every NPC in order to progress to the next story beat for her to stop singing. Yeah, the Oracle games are amazing. But I'd turn the game on, I'd watch this little sequence where Nehru sings, and then she's singing, and then you can walk around and try to talk to people, but like nothing would happen. And I was like, what the fuck is going on in this game? And then finally one day I talked to everyone, and then it triggered whatever needed to happen. But it was a long time before I figured that out. And then, you know, Zelda's full of a bunch of like goofy little puzzles that doesn't always outright tell you what to do. You just kind of have to figure it out for yourself. And when you're young and you don't have internet, like, it could take you forever. I put 100 hours in this fucking game here. I'm still fucking haven't beaten it. So think about it, when I was younger, I was even slower. Is there anything up here I can do? You can just walk through and skip this fight, essentially. They are the only handheld Zelda games I've bothered playing all the way through. What about Link's Awakening? I thought you played that all the way through too, no? But also, that was remade for the Switch. Silksong is just training for Zelda 2? I don't know. Zelda 2 is hard, and yeah, it's a Metroidvania, but it's very slow in comparison. Silksong is the fastest Metroidvania by far I've ever played. You started Link's Awakening on Switch just before Echoes of Wisdom. Never finished it, really? Still? I finished it. I was happy to get through. I was upset though that once I beat the game, then like the Switch 2 upgrade and all that stuff came out. Sadly. Oh well. Because that game was definitely suffering from like low FPS in some areas. But yeah, so I started with the Oracle of Ages, and then eventually I got the N64 for really cheap. But like, I didn't buy it, my parents did. But it was like, I want to say they were selling the N64 for like 80 bucks or something. Crazy cheap. I got the like translucent see-through green color one. Actually, I still have it. If I wasn't in the middle of a fight, I'd pull it out and show you guys. I took it from my old house before... during the move. I found it in my basement. It's just kind of been hiding, and I don't know if it even works. It could be some severe water damage. Just from moisture and shit. What the fuck? Bro! Maybe I need to go away from this guy. Sorry guys, I'm doing horrible. I can barely even fucking get anywhere in the fight. So once I got the N64, I was like, hell yeah, I need to... Actually, I don't think I ever got a Zelda game on the N64. I think what it was I had the Collector's Edition, the Zelda Collector's Edition game, which had like Zelda Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Zelda 2, and Zelda 1. So that's how I played those games. So with the GameCube, I had Wind Waker, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and then I also got the Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc at some point. So there's that. And then I had A Link to the Past on the Game Boy Advance, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. I don't even know how I got Link's Awakening. It just showed up in my room somehow. I don't know where it came from. And I was like, what is this? Link's Awakening DX. Put it in my, I think it was in my Game Boy Advance at the time. Maybe it was a Game Boy Color at the time. Yeah, I don't even know how I got that game. I don't know where it came from. But that was how I stumbled upon Link's Awakening. And then I didn't play Twilight Princess till the Wii. Yeah, there was a break somewhere in between Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. There was actually a long break in between, because I must have been around 13, I think, when I played Wind Waker. It was around the time it released. And then I didn't get a Wii till way later, till around the time I went to college, which would have been like 5, 6 years, 7 years later or something. There's a little bit of a Zelda drought in there, I guess. Alright, I want to go back to... I think I want to try Hunter's March, maybe. No, I lied. We're going to Verdania. There's gonna be a hell of a fucking... What the fuck? Okay, we're going back to Farfields. Sorry, I didn't read your message. Have you seen Constance on Steam? It is very Hollow Knight style Metroidvania that just came out. I've had my eye on for a while. It sounds kind of familiar. Let me check it out quick. I won't be buying anytime soon, but I'll definitely put it on my wish list. Dude, my phone's notification system drives me fucking nuts. I like to have notifications for Twitch. So like when there's certain people that pop online, I want to know when. But like I follow so many people I never watch, and I get so many fucking notifications. And then like I'll open my phone screen and start like typing something in, and a lot of times when you type in a search bar, it's on the top. But these fucking notifications pop down from the top. So every time I'm trying to click on these stupid notifications get in my way. So oh god. I'm just rambling here. Constance. Ooh, I like the art style already. Just from the thumbnail. Oh! That giant paintbrush. Hell yeah, add to wish list. Thanks for the recommendation, Jet. You have it on your list, and if it drops a bit, it might pick it up. Yeah. Got a couple of random Metroidvanias on the sales that have been recommended over the years. Another really good one I hear about is Nine Souls. What I didn't realize is that it has a major parry mechanic similar to like Sekiro. But I do want to try that game out at some point. Have you played Castlevania Symphony of the Night? That's like one of the epitome. I mean, it's up there with Hollow Knight, like, well, and Silksong, I suppose, but that was one of my very first, like, really favorite games when I was really young. Well, I should say I started that game when I was really, really young, and then, like, I couldn't read. I didn't have a memory card. My dad would struggle to explain memory cards to me at the time, because he's like, oh, you can save the game. But to me, saving was like saving Princess Peach and Mario. I'm like, what do you mean save the game? What are we saving it from? Like, I didn't understand the concept of saving. You've done no Metroids or Castlevanias. Okay, when it comes to a Metroid game, I would suggest your first one to maybe be Zero Mission. Metroid Zero Mission. You have it available to you right now on the GameCube, or not GameCube, sorry, the Game Boy Advance NSO. If not Zero Mission, then Super Metroid. But Zero Mission is a remake of the first Metroid game. Don't ever try to enjoy the very first Metroid game. You can try it, but don't try to enjoy it. It's not worth it. It like people have frustrations with Zelda 2. The first Metroid is way worse. Yeah, Metroid Dread's really good. I think there's a teeny bit of linearity in the game, which I'm not super excited about, because it's supposed to be kind of like an open exploration game. Personally, I think there's a little bit of linearity, but I don't think it's like bad necessarily. I think it's a really good game. There's maybe also, along with a teeny bit of linearity, there is maybe a teeny bit of repetitiveness. There's mini bosses that you might be sort of aware of, but I'm not going to say much more than that. That sort of repeat, but at the same time, there's also variety. But I loved that game. Before I wish I played that game on stream. I played that way before I started streaming or recording. And besides Silksong and like Souls games that I played recently, Metroid Dread was one of the hardest games I played in a while. That game was kick my ass. I had so many upgrades. I want to say like 90% of the upgrades. I had a shit ton of missile. So you get what's called missile expansions in that game. And I'm trying to think of an example for like Zelda or... Okay, so in Zelda games, you know how like the first time you get the bow and arrow, you can shoot up to 20 arrows or something? So in Metroid, it's kind of similar. The very first time you ever discover missiles, you can shoot 5 missiles, I think. 5 or 10. And then littered all throughout the map, there's like 20 to 30. They're like heart pieces, right? They're all over the place. You get these missile upgrades and it increases your max capacity by like 5 or something. And eventually you have like over 100 missiles you can shoot off, right? By the end game, you're fighting like one of the end bosses and shit. And you have to use a shit ton of missiles. Like there's certain attacks or like I don't even think your normal attack even hurts them. So you have to use your finite resources of missiles in order to beat them. And I was surprised by how many missiles I had to go through, because near end game I was nearly running out. And you also have to, I think you had to parry in that game too. There's a parry system if I remember correctly. Yeah, the heavies or something like that. The heavies. Maybe? I mean, I'll leave it at that. Hollow Knight controls are so good that every game I play that is similar now gets compared to it. That is similar. So like any side-scrolling game. There's a lot of great Metroidvanias. Fuck. I could pick up my Steam Deck and just start looking through a bunch. There's a bunch I've been like not touching. I could just go nuts on Metroidvanias. I could literally play like a different one every day, because I don't, whatever's wrong with me, I can hardly ever stick to one game at a time. I could jump around games like crazy, but really hard games, yeah, you have to like really hone in on, because you lose that muscle memory. You start mixing up game controls and shit. All right, we're going to Verdania. One that's off the top of my head is called Infernax. That's a Metroidvania that is also kind of a spoof of Metroidvanias, sorta, or just video games, if I remember correctly. I did put a couple hours in that game a long time ago and just never went back to it. Fuck. Then you got like Salt Sanctuary and stuff like that, Salt and Sacrifice. I forget which one's which. Like any side-scrolling platformer, yeah. After Hollow Knight, I went on a big Metroidvania kick and went looking for a heap on Steam. Yeah, it's a whole genre now you can look up. And there's a wide range of like Metroidvania like difficulty, I guess, right? You got games like Silksong that'll fucking kick your ass. There's also another really hard one. I've never played personally, but I always hear, I see people on I'm in like a Metroidvania Facebook group and whatever. Eterna Eternus Noctis or something like that is a really hard one for people. And Fernax looks cool, old school NES style. Yeah, that one. Oh, Jetstopia, you like Zelda too. So long time ago, I think it was when I got the Wii U. Yeah, on the Wii U. I mean, it wasn't specific for Wii U, but I had it on the Wii U. I think it was called Ellwood or Elwood. And you play as a character that's similar to... let me look it up quick. I think it was called Ellwood or Elwood. Shit. Is it with one L? Let me Google it. I was searching on Steam. Elwood Metroidvania. I don't know why my brain can't. Let's try Ellwood. Okay, that's funny. There's a character in I think the first Fire Emblem game I ever played, I think his name was Ellwood. So I think I'm mixing up his name from that. What the fuck is it? It's a Metroidvania that looks like a cross between Zelda 2 and Icarus. Like Kid Icarus. Metroidvania. Oh, is Curse of Elmwood? Maybe? I don't remember. I thought it was just one word. Curse of Elmwood. I'm looking this up right now. No, not this. Kind of sad. It's hard to find. Metroidvania with Icarus. Maybe. I don't even know how to spell Icarus. Jesus. I don't know what the hell I just typed. That is not correct. Metroidvania with Icarus. Come on, come on, come on. It's basically what it is. This is... The algorithm's not working. Elwood. Wait. Is it Elwood or no? All you said was you just looked up Elwood on SteamDB. Honestly, I thought that's what it was, but... This is gonna drive me nuts. Is it not Ellwood? It's like I even know the price. I'm pretty sure it's $10. This happens to me all the time. I think of some random games and can picture it, but just can't get. I played the shit out of it. I beat it. There's so many cool little secrets and shit in that game. It is so weird. But it's got the same. It's a Zelda 2 clone. So like you're run around the overworld map, and then you go to like a town, and then you're. So in the it's the same top-down isometric sort of Zelda 2 style, and then you go into like a palace or a town or something, and then it turns into a side scroller. But it's an RPG where as you level up, I forget how many attributes there are, but there's like a finite number, so your playthrough can be different depending on how you level yourself up. But you shoot a bow and arrow, and you can change how far your arrow shoots, how much damage your arrow does. Some people actually prefer not to upgrade the distance of their arrow, because then it won't drop, because there is an arrow drop mechanic in the game, and sometimes depending on how far away you are from an enemy, that can be good or bad. This is Zelda 2 clones. I'm just looking that up now. Best indie Zelda 2 likes. Okay, it's gotta be in here. I swear. Elliot Quest! Elliot Quest! The first one to pop up. There it is, Elliot Quest. I got it. My god, I was way off though. Elliot. Oh, is that not on Steam? Oh, there it is. Yep, $10. It's on my. Is it on my wish list? Yeah. Yeah, I loved this game. It didn't get the best reviews. I don't know if that's because, you know, for its time. I love this game. Yes. Yeah, if that ever goes on discount, I would assume it would go on like a 50% discount. Yeah, it does a lot of stuff I haven't seen other games do. There are some interesting magic mechanics. An upcoming game, Lightwood? Coming soon, Unfixed Brain. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, it is a Metroidvania Souls-like. Cool, cool. Alright, that's all added. Let's get back to this. Alright, let's get to Verdania. Have you seen Verdania yet, Chet? It's a new area to Act 3. Excuse me. Game search tangent over. Oh, that's right. Actually, this is one of your favorite characters, I believe. Or was one of your favorite fights, I think, because wait, you said was that guy. The Green Prince. I'll go down random game searches for hours. So sometimes before I go to sleep, it kind of depends on the mood that I'm in. If it's like close to bedtime, it's kind of a flip of the coin. It's like, do I want to be super tired tomorrow? And I might play like 30 minutes of a game and then like lose 20 to 30 minutes of sleep depending. Or I'll just browse Steam on my phone and look at deals and see if I'll buy a game for $3 or $5 or something. And yeah, sometimes I may spend more time looking at deals than I do actually even playing games every now and then. Alright, how do I do this again? Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Been a minute since I've been here. Blaze! Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? Get good! Ow. But actually, chat, are you able to get Symphony of the Night Castlevania? I mean, I'm sure on PC you could easily emulate it. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to that way. But, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get it through the PlayStation Network if you have a PlayStation system. I know it's... Currently, I have it on Xbox. I've had it since Xbox 360. But I don't know if it's still, like, available for people. I think it is. I don't know what I'm thinking, but... No more talk, warrior. Permit me this final moment of memorial. As you wish, sir. I shall disturb you no longer. So this is his lover, I believe? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, wait, did he... Oh, did he bring his lover here? So he originally found his lover way back here. This was a while ago. I think this was back in Act 2. So this is where you fight the cogwork dancers, right? I think. And then after you beat them, eventually you come back and you find the Green Prince looking at his... What you don't realize until then is his partner's soul. I think his partner willingly gave away his own soul to be put inside a mechanism. But the Green Prince here views himself as a coward for running away from the opportunity to have his soul taken out or something like that. So now he's here. He brought his partner back to where they were from originally in Verdania as a memorial. But now that we're here, we're able to go inside his memories and see what Verdania was like in the past. And I've already been here and done this quite a few times last couple of streams ago. But now I have a needle upgrade, so maybe I can do good. Maybe I can do a better job. Problem is, though, I don't have any of my silk. And I don't think I can get my silk back. At least not the normal way. I think I have to cheat. Fuck. No, I have an idea. Spend so much time looking through those. You have Steam DB links ready to go for new release, upcoming, and sale games. Oh, hell yeah. Steam DB. Yeah, okay, that is the website, right? Where it shows, like, you can look at the entire history of, like, the game sales for a specific game. So if a game goes on sale for 50% off, and you're like, do I want to buy it for 50% off? You can look at Steam DB. This is for, I know Jet, you know, but for others that don't know, you can go to Steam DB and you can see if it's ever gone lower than 50% off and how often. It'll show you the dates and stuff too, which is really cool. So if you're ever looking to shop for games on sale, Steam DB is definitely the way to go. Yeah, the website is just easier to navigate than Steam itself. Oh, Steam DB. Oh, the website. So whenever I navigate Steam, I do it on my phone when I'm looking at the deals and stuff. I don't spend that much time on Steam DB. I will just to like check out one game quickly just to see how often it's been on sale or something. But what's goofy is if I'm on my Steam Deck, which is what I normally That's what I mainly use for PC gaming. It's very clunky. It sucks. On the Steam Deck, browsing like what would be Steam or the website for video games and stuff, it sucks ass. It's better to do it over the phone. God, I fucking hate these enemies. I remember why, another reason why I didn't want to come back. Oh, I forgot about that guy too. Shit. I hate you so much. Stop, you motherfucker. Okay, you rude motherfucker. My God, finally. Ooh, those guys used to take 3 hits. Now they only take 2. Okay. I kind of went the wrong way, but I might as well keep going this way now. I need to get silk. So one downside to doing more damage is now you get less silk. Because you get the same amount of silk per hit, but now you do less hits. I've already explored all these areas. It's literally, there's just like 2 boss fights here I left alone. Fuck this guy. I'm here to run away from you bastards. Alright, made it here. Alright, let's try this boss fight out. I don't remember, is this... Okay, I think I remember now. I don't remember what's down here though. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know what's the point of this room. I haven't figured that out yet. I need silk. You will be my victim. Where the hell did it go? Jeez, that takes forever. Aw, fuck this. I'm impatient. There we go. What's over here? Nada. Alright, it's boss fight time. Alright, Jet. Your favorite fight. I don't really know what to do about this. Okay. Oh! I was doing pretty good that fight. I think that was my best attempt so far. Okay, here's the issue though. Yeah, I never get my silk back. So best case scenario is to just... Oh, technically that's not a death. Whatever. It's not a true death. It's like dying in a dream. Alright. I am gonna kill myself though so I can get my silk back. This is taking a long time actually. Did something kill me faster? Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Alright. Oh, we have an ad starting in 4.5 minutes now? Or almost 4.5 minutes. Okay, now I can go collect my silk. Perfect. Cool. I guess that's really all I need to do. And we can go back into this dream world. Oh, in shadow. Yeah, speaking of Steam, Jet, I don't think you were in here, but I got an email from Steam that I got a free playtest. And I can give out 2 keys for the playtest. It's called Scramble Knights Royale. I'm not sure if I'm gonna randomly pivot into it just to check it out. It's still downloading, but it's almost done. I'm really curious about it. I want to try it. And since I got 2 Steam keys to give away for it, I was thinking of trying to show it off to see if anyone would be interested. And I mean, it sounds like a multiplayer game too. Oh wait, I want to go back to the coral or whatever fight. I guess I can go this way. Oops, fucked up. Oh shit. I didn't realize that's what that was right there. Alright, what's the quickest way to do this? This? Not quite. We got 1:30 till the next break. All right, let's do this. Oh shit. Whoops. I guess I'll count these as deaths. Whatever. Why not? Technically, you're watching me die, I suppose. Alright, back in. Oh, but that means it doesn't consume... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to talk to him. It means it doesn't consume my tools. Oh, we do have the ad starting, so grab yourself something to drink, snack, restroom. We will be right back. CaptnMoonMoon reporting back for duty. I'm here to show you this adorable little kitty cat. Look at that. Can you say meow? Meow? I don't think she's interested in saying meow. Sorry, sweetie pie. Okay, get comfy again. She really doesn't like when I do that. Just like put me down, leave me alone, and pet me how I want it. You know how I want to be pet. Pet me, human. Hey, cutie. Don't let any of those wires touch me. Nuh-uh. Can't have that. Ah, let me out. Okay, going back to fight these fuckers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, that's not gonna work. We gotta do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Do dot, do dot, do dot dot, do dot, do dot, do hot, do hast, mish, do hast mish flow, do hast mish flow. Do hash mesh mesh blah shake blue blah kickoo. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That's not the correct lyrics. Rude. Alright, you son of a bitch, let's fucking do this. A little bit of a run back. Blah blah blah. Ouch. Whoops. That was one of my worst attempts ever. Lara, why? Just fucking lay. You can never just enjoy. Okay. Maybe my ADD is rubbing off on her. Speaking of ADD, I need to set up a fucking doctor appointment. Maybe I should try to get diagnosed, get prescribed. I don't know. Could be life-changing. Anyone here that's went through life, you know, lifing, and then didn't really go to the, like, psychiatrist or anything till way later. To later discover and be prescribed and had their life change for the better because they found out they, you know, could have been taking medication that would make life easier. I don't know. I wish I could do that. But, eh. Been doing this for 35 years without it. I don't know. I do tend to believe in I always recommended going to a professional as soon as you even think you might need to. I've been to therapists and shit, and there were times when I really did need it, but I've also ran into some problems with therapists, but you gotta like shop around. But the problem is I don't have money to shop around like that, you know, because you're supposed to go and like visit, and you gotta have a connection sort of thing. You gotta trust them to be able to say, you know, talk about everything, right? You're not supposed to, you know, hide things from, especially a therapist. Well, because you're supposed to talk. You're supposed to be able to be honest. But first it's hard to find someone you can trust to be honest with. Not feel like you're being judged or something. Shit. But I've also had it. What the fuck? I've had it, I remember, where I told a therapist something and they were just like, nah. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's like, if they're dismissive. And then right there, after they're dismissive, it's kind of like, well, maybe I don't want to mention this then, because they'll just, it's like get rejected almost. It's like, why you feel bad. You did for a check-in and only a couple of sessions before basically getting the all clear. So I'm not sure what that's referring to exactly. So you did for a check-in and only a couple of sessions before basically getting the all clear? The all clear for what? They were more than happy to keep seeing me, but did say it would be like getting treatment I didn't need. Oh, gotcha. I wasn't even sure like what my end goal would be. I just wanted to... it's hard to even talk about because I can't really say certain things without just making you guys a sort of therapist in a way. But, fucking tough. Well, because first, you kind of got to figure out if it's the right fit. And then it costs money just to see them. And for me, my current insurance, as long as it's within network, is $35 per visit plus, I think, 20% of the cost. I think my insurance pays for 80%, and then I have to pay the remaining 20% until the deductible is paid, or I have to pay 100% until the deductible is paid. Either way, fucking expensive. I think my deductible is $3,500, so I'd have to pay $3,500 before. But like anyone I ask, they barely even understand. If I ask them, I'm like, well, like I'll ask the doctor. I'm like, hey, this is what my insurance shows. What does this mean I'm gonna be paying? They're like, I don't know. What the fuck are you making big bucks and the money for? You don't fucking know. So if we're not really worth the money investment, right? But were you diagnosed or anything, or basically just went to kind of vent some of your grievances of life? Or I don't want to dig. I don't want to know that much about it. I was just curious. Because personally, on the surface, I don't feel like I even need to go. But then there's a part of me that's like, I don't know. I feel like maybe there is something, but there's the overthinking in my head. And then, I don't know. Basically, it's like I don't feel normal. That's all, I guess. But then other times I'm like, I do feel normal. But I don't know. Fuck, I sound insane. As a dick. Because there's the concept of not feeling normal is normal, right? It's like a paradox. Nah, no real trigger or anything, just a longer than usual time frame of general depression type. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, that reminds me. And that's basically what it was related to, was depression. And questioning myself, maybe? I guess it's partly like there's a time frame in your life where you feel like you're you, and then like you're kind of going through life, and then shit happens in life at some point, and then you kind of feel lost, and you feel like you have to you know, change in some way or another. But like maybe it doesn't feel natural, and then eventually that becomes the natural. It becomes the norm, even though it's not, wasn't normal before, in a sense. In the end, it was more just general burnout with life being life. Gotcha, yeah. Well, sorry to hear that. It was just something as simple as that. You go to the doctors and you're hoping to find a reason. And sometimes the reason might just be SOL. Or maybe that's not a reason. The reason is just life. Or the reason is life sucks. It's a shitty reason though, right? Natural progress of ups and downs. Yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes... Well, yeah, here's the thing. I mean, sometimes something bad happens, and yeah, you become depressed. And to a degree, maybe not depression, but like sadness. That's a normal emotion. But the thing is, a lot of people, whatever, I'm generalizing, but you feel the sadness, and then the sadness goes away eventually over time. But like depending on, you know, grief, you know, losing a family member, different things, it can really stick with you for a long time, right? I think that's where, yes, getting the help you need just to get out of that like the circles, the spiraling, the downward spiral, so to speak. Because, yeah, you follow that downward spiral and it'll take you to dark places. Places you'll never come back from. And sometimes all you need is just someone to fucking vent to. Sometimes that's all it is, but sometimes you need more than that. That attack's kind of hard to dodge. Shit. Fuck! I ran that way, I was like, no, they're going that way, run the other way, and I went to heal, and it was too late. Dead. I actually appreciate it being explained as it being the reason. Like, yes, you feel sad or deflated, etc. This is a regular flow of life. With time, it should bounce back up. Well, yeah, so... And not everyone would receive it the way you did. Like, some people, their depression, their sadness is just... Like, they almost... You almost can't listen to anyone. It's like, no matter what someone says, you just think they're wrong. And that you're stuck with your own thoughts, thinking that you are correct, when you're most likely not, you know. You know, life sucks, yeah. It is fleeting, but like, there's always beauty and good. But it's really... And that's the issue I run into, is I focus so much on the negatives sometimes. I forget all the positives. And I hate that. I used to journal daily, but since I moved, I just been putting that on the back burner. I've just been so occupied with things, and it's not like I gave up on it, but like I was journaling every single day, and that was part of my own kind of health, mental health for myself, or emotional health or something. It was just a way to cope for a while, and then eventually I was just like, taking a break from it. Not really too worried about it. I've also found I need to occupy myself with something to keep my mind away from negative thoughts. And that's like the simplest way for me to word it, is just negative thoughts. It doesn't mean it's like... There's like, whatever, the politically correct way people say it. So it's not that I'm trying to, it's not that I'm worried about offing myself, but it's like, it's more like I'm worried that I just don't give a fuck about a lot of things that I wish I cared more about. Because life is life. Yeah, and then if it does spiral, then explore more in-depth treatments like medications, ongoing appointments, etc. Yeah. I guess what I want is to be able to, and this sounds so cliche with fucking like ADD BS or whatever, but I want to be able to stay on track. I want to be able to stay focused and not just, you know, get distracted so easily, I guess. I don't know. But then it literally sounds like, give me Adderall. But that's not what I'm trying to figure out if it could benefit in a medical way. Okay, I think I got that down now. Rude! Bullshit! Oh my god, I dodged that like a beast. Stay alive, motherfucker! I'm in trouble. What the? Dystopia used to do a Aikido a lot, which was your distraction and socialization. Is that martial arts? Aikido? I'm not sure what that is. Being busy and distance got in the way of me doing that more, so over time things build up. At the end of the day, basic things work. Exercise, sleep well, eat reasonably. Yeah, that's another thing. I forgot when it was. I forget. I even talked to my boss about it. I was venting. This was years ago. I had a really shitty sleep schedule. I forget. I was staying up later than I should. And then that would lead to me only getting like 5 to 6 hours of sleep, which to some that's normal and that's really good, or some people are lucky to get like 5 to 6 hours of sleep. I need like a solid 8 hours or else I'm kind of mental. I just don't feel right. And over time, I think there was a couple of weeks where it was really bad. I wasn't getting like even like 6 hours of sleep a day sort of thing. But again, that's like nothing compared to what some people deal with. Throws and locks. Oh, it's non-combative. So I often say it's closer to a dance than being martial art. Throws and locks. So it's grappling. So it's like, not wrestling, but because a throw, honestly, I guess I don't know exactly what a throw is. Is a throw just where you throw someone onto the mat, sort of? A lock, I'm assuming, is where you like a headlock or like you pin them down, sort of. Training at intense levels will wreck you if you get it wrong. In the I mean, that's kind of true with anything, right? Fucking. So so I haven't been working out like I used to. Well, Monday and Tuesday and yesterday I worked out. So I worked out 3 days this week. I canceled my gym membership to help, you know, deal with the cost of living, and then so I have a home gym. And what I used to do was I would work out at the gym one week and then work out at home the other week. Because different exercises activate muscles differently, right? So like some of the exercises I could do at the gym, I couldn't do at home because there are certain machines there or something. And then there's certain exercises I do here at home, depending on if I'm watching like a YouTube video or something, that I wouldn't do at the gym because I'm usually using specific equipment at the gym to utilize. Whereas here, I'll do workouts on the yoga mat and different body exercises. But you could fuck yourself up just working out too intense, right? Yeah, throw onto the mat, but you also learn how to be thrown in a non-impactful way. Oh, okay, so you learn how to be able to fall without hurting yourself, essentially, right? Because you gotta learn, not ragdoll, but you don't want to be stiff. Some say, you know, if you're in a car accident after a few drinks, you're safer than if you're in a car accident sober, because you're a little looser. You're not so rigid and reactive. I'm not saying, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying. Locks are more like restraining pins and joint manipulations. Okay. It kind of sounds like sumo wrestling. Yeah, there are two parts: attacker and defender. Tori and Uki. You take turns practicing techniques. I've never taken any. What's the word for it? Not martial arts, but like defense classes. I've done some kickboxing videos on YouTube, but that's fucking nothing. That's me just punching the air. But essentially what I was getting at was, after a workout, depending on how hard you work out, you could, like, definitely mess yourself up sometimes. Not just physically, like muscles and bones and joints, but also, like, you could dehydrate yourself and all that. Just the other day, I felt like puking after I was done working out. But I think that was more related to the fact that, like, I ate copious amounts of candy the night before. So Peaches brought over a bunch of leftover candy that she didn't want to eat, and she knew that I would eat it. And I was still like, in my headspace, I was still kind of like on winter break. I was like, fuck it. So I ate a shit ton of candy. And then the next day I went to work and like, everything was mostly fine. But then towards the end of the day, I started feeling sort of indigestion-y, which I don't normally. And then like I got home, I went on the elliptical for 5 minutes. So you get that little bit of a heart rate bump up. And then I started doing my workout. And I only did like four main exercises and then I was done. But my God, I didn't feel good for like next couple hours. I kind of felt like puking, but not really. It's just like the pukey feeling without the actual pukey. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm assuming it was my body dealing with working out, trying to process all the fucking sugar in my body. So, yeah, no bueno. I feel like puking from working out, probably just all the candy from the yeah. I think that's what it was. There were quite a few times I've worked myself out to that point, but like it was like 20 minutes of working out. It wasn't even that. I was barely even sweating at all. I was like feeling like puking. I was like, this is not normal. My body dealing with all the fucking sugar, turning myself into a diabetic. That's what I've done though in my life, is I'll just randomly binge sweets. I'm just over 200 pounds right now, and my ID, I'm 180, so I'm basically 20 pounds overweight. Not like I have to match my ID. It's just 180 is like my kind of normal weight. the skinniest I'd ever been after being an adult, I was 160. The largest I've ever been was 235. So we're definitely not going that way. Don't want to go that direction. And you recommend Aikido to anyone? Body type or age doesn't really impact what you can do? Okay. Oh, they don't trigger that. That kind of sucks. I completely fucked up. God damn it. Felt like puking from working out. Probably just all the candy I ate from the night before. Speaking of candy, what's your favorite candy, Jet? Do you like hard candy, soft candy, chocolate? Maybe you don't like candy at all and you only like baked goods like cookies and that's the other thing. I ate a lot of cookies over the fucking winter break. Peach's family was doing a cookie bake-off competition type of thing. So I took it kind of seriously and I looked up, I wanted to make coffee cookies. Now keep in mind, I've never home baked. Okay, so you can go to the store and get like pre-made cookie dough or pre-rolled up cookie dough, right? And you can just put it on your baking sheet and bake your cookies. You're set to go. You get the instructions. So I ended up Googling coffee cookie recipes, and I found 2 recipes that were kind of close to the same, just to kind of gauge like I don't know. I didn't want to just go off one recipe. So I looked up 2 good recipes, and there were 4 or 5 batches of cookies I made over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks to zone in on what I thought was the perfect coffee cookie. And I ate all of the cookies I made before I made the final batch. And every batch, there was at least like 16 cookies or something. So over the course of like 2 weeks, I think I ate 64 cookies. That's not counting all the candy I ate from after Christmas. So, yeah. Now I gotta work all that back off of my body. Oh, so you don't really use candy the same way US uses the word. You like Turkish Delight chocolate or Tim Tams as your main sweet? Yeah, sometimes I forget how American I can be when it comes to eating food. Because, yeah, America's, I mean, here in the US, we're not very healthy a lot of times. I try to be, but, like, I'm also, like, a kid at heart. I'll just fucking eat sweets like crazy sometimes. I did really good for a few years, many years ago, where I just wouldn't eat any sweets. That was after a breakup where I broke up with her. This was my bad relationship, and I did it to fucking for myself. I was like, that was back when I was drinking, smoking like crazy, whatever drugs and shit came my way. Yeah, I used to drink a lot, and I had to get away from it for a bit. So for like 2 or 3 years, I didn't touch like alcohol and weed or anything, along with just working out like crazy and avoiding sweets. No soda, no bread. There's like no carbs, no sugar for years. And then I broke. I relapsed. At least when it came to some of that stuff. I don't go crazy, but I do have some weeks where I'm really weak and I'll just fucking eat whatever. Just today I ate a donut at work. Shit! Okay. Fuck! I just need to heal. Oh, you love donuts? Turkish delights. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a Turkish delight. It sounds delightful though. Oh, gummy bears. Gummy bears are your favorite lollies? What does that mean? What's a lolly in Aussie terms? Or what does that translate to English? Is that like a lollipop? So I don't like hard candy. I like gummy bears. I also like the sour covered gummy worms that aren't necessarily like really sour. It's more like sugary covered gummy worms, but whatever. They can be a little sour and that's okay. I just don't like really sour. But I don't like hard candy. So like I don't like Suckers. I don't like Jolly Ranchers. I don't know if you've heard any of that. So lollies are like candy, gummy type things. Okay, so I would like lollies in your country. Continent, whatever, sorry. But in the US, lollipops are like a hard candy on the stick that you would lick or suck on for a long period of time. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like hard lollies. I love Starbursts. Those are my favorite candy. It's like a taffy. Generally, I like taffy. I like soft, chewy candy. But gummies are okay too. Gummy is more like almost like a hard jello. I mean, those that know what gummies are, yeah, like okay, yeah, it's a gummy. It's mostly gelatin and sugar, I think. I don't know what makes taffy taffy. It's almost like a gelatin, but with something else in it. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck's in the candies that I eat. And then I like chocolate generally, but I do prefer dark chocolate overall. And then there's like Reese's and shit. Yeah, I fucking love Reese's. You haven't had Macca's? I don't know what that is, or KFC or anything like that for about 4 years now. KFC, I know what KFC is. I'm surprised you know what a KFC is. When you have KFC next to whatever the hell Macca's is, I don't know what that is. What is Macca's? Or was that supposed to be McDonald's? I think it's been more than 4 years for me for KFC. Oh, Macca's is McDonald's. Okay. But McDonald's I probably eat McDonald's once every 2 to 3 months, just on average. It's definitely not as much as I used to because prices. Since you can't get a fucking McChicken for $1 anymore, I'm like, why would I even bother going to McDonald's? I usually go to McDonald's if I have to, just out of convenience, or you know, if my girlfriend wants to go or something. I think the last time I went to McDonald's was because my grandma wanted fries from McDonald's. I hadn't seen my grandma in years, So finally, I planned to visit her, and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm gonna come visit you this day, for lunch. Like, I can take you out if you want. She lives in like an assisted living home, kind of. Well, it's essentially what it is, but she has like her own apartment essentially, which is nice. But she didn't want to go out, so instead she said, she asked if I could stop by McDonald's for her. I'm like, sure, yeah, fuck it, why not? She wanted a fucking a cheeseburger meal. I guess a Happy Meal, but I skipped the Happy Meal because she didn't actually want a toy. What the hell just hurt me? You guys are fucking me. So you haven't... Whoop. I didn't mean to do that. So you haven't had McDonald's in like 4 years. If you were to go to McDonald's, what would you get? I guess for me, if price wasn't an issue, and I were to go to McDonald's... I'm trying to think of what they have right now. Honestly, if I didn't care about my weight, health, money, whatever, I'd probably just get a fucking double quarter pounder. Hell yeah. Go straight to the doctor. Double quarter pounder meal. Give me them fries. Either that or like a 10-piece nuggets. I know it sounds simple as fuck, but I love chicken. I love McDonald's chicken nuggets. And it's not necessarily, I mean, it's just processed fucking chicken. It's a chicken nugget, right? But you don't really get the McDonald's chicken nuggets like breading anywhere. It's essentially like a lot of people don't realize it, but the chicken nuggets at McDonald's are basically sweet and sour chicken. Like if you go to a Chinese restaurant, which I have no idea what that scenario is like in Australia. I don't know if they have Chinese restaurants in Australia. But if you go and get sweet and sour chicken at a Chinese restaurant, they give you this chicken that's breaded using is it panko? I forget. It's a specific type of breading. It's not like flour based. It's a rice based, I believe is what it is. And it's just a totally different texture that you get on chicken that's got like this weird crust, and that's the same thing at McDonald's. And when you go to the Chinese restaurant, you get these like chicken nugget type things, but they're completely different shape compared to McDonald's chicken nuggets. And then they give you like the sweet and sour sauce on the side, right? Otherwise, it's just a chicken nugget with a bit of grease on it because it's a fried piece of chicken. That's what McDonald's sells, is basically sweet and sour chicken for chicken nuggets. And some people are like, they look at the videos of, you know, in the factory, chicken nuggets getting made, and they're like, it's like a pink, what do they describe it like? It's a pink mush that the chicken nuggets are made out of. Like, motherfucker, do you know what color chicken is when it's raw? It's fucking pink. What happens when you blend a chicken breast? It turns into a pink mush. No shit, the fucking chicken nugget's pink. I'm not trying to defend fucking McDonald's processed food, but like that's not the catch. Simple cheeseburger or Big Mac? Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Good boy. Shit. Ugh. Fuck. Son of a bitch. What time is it? It's almost 9? I wanna get one of these fucking fights done, god damn it. I haven't done shit. I also kinda wanna try this other game out before I end stream, but I don't know if I'll have time. And I still have no idea when I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I plan to stream tomorrow, but I don't have a plan when exactly, or for how long. So I have chicken. Speaking of chicken, I have chicken breasts and leg quarters being thawed right now. So tomorrow they'll be ready to cook. So I gotta wake up. I think what my plan is tomorrow morning is wake up, cook a bunch of food. Oh fuck, I might need to run to the store. I got a bunch of green peppers and celery, but that's it. I don't have any other veggies. I could definitely go for some onions and maybe potatoes. Throw that in there also. Or even mushrooms. It's just me kind of thinking out loud about what I'm going to cook tomorrow. Now I'll put all that in a giant cauldron thingy with rice, some water, a bit of butter maybe, because chicken breasts could definitely use a little bit of extra fat thrown in. The chicken skin from the leg quarters will actually probably help quite a bit. If I'm doing just chicken breasts, I definitely gotta usually add a little bit of some sort of fat content, otherwise it just gets really dry and blandish. But if I'm cooking just legs or thighs or leg quarters, God, you almost gotta take out some of the fat. There's almost too much, because you get all the yummy flavor from the chicken skin from dark meat. White meat gets a bit dry, but it's a lot healthier. Much leaner. Much healthier for you. But then I got three green bell peppers, a full celery, and rice. I got rice. That's like my normal kind of meal, is I'll bake a big ass thing of chicken with veggies and rice. I'll debone all the chicken, mix it all up, and then I'll divide that up as like a week's worth of meal for work generally. It'll usually give me 2 to 3 weeks. And I'll freeze that too. I'll date it, freeze it, and then I'll have it in the future. That's my life coach right there. Oh man, I'm in danger. Alright, I'm getting better at dodging that. Not great at dodging that. Shit! What the fuck is hurting me? There's some long-range BS. It's pissing me off. Well, that's the first time I had that happen. Oh, second phase. Oh no. What? Oh, god damn it. That's the furthest I've ever been. You only get time to like hit them once. Each. I mean, sometimes I get him twice, but I have to be more careful about getting hit up myself. But so Jet, how did your stream test go? Did you have any issues? Anything you gotta figure out still? Are you pretty much set? And I don't know if I don't know if I properly shouted you out earlier, Jet, but please, anyone in here who isn't following Jetstopia, please give them a follow. One of my favorite Aussie streamers from down under. Has a really awesome community. Along with like Golden Goddess, OCTTV. I know there's just quite a few others. But I think those three. Oh! Java? I can't. Oh God, I feel horrible. I can't remember all of. Oh, Java Off Script. That's her name, right? What was her old tag? It was like coffee or something? I've had to do OBS and mix it up from scratch. Ooh, really? That sounds rough. Coffee and games, that was her, okay, that was her old tag. Okay, so I've been using Mix It Up for a while now. I use Mix It Up for, well, there's two things that I remember that I specifically use it for. I use it so I could do a daily, like a daily redeem. So that's like my daily moon and my early moon. So that I don't know how to do it any other way. I figured out how to do it through Mix It Up. And then my hats. So I was discussing with this with Lair Bear Wednesday, I think it was, when I was streaming. So I basically created a system within Mix It Up so that if you redeem a hat, it locks all of the other hat redeems for 30 minutes. And then after the 30 minutes, it unlocks it so then you can redeem one of the other hats. I don't know if there's any other way to do that, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to... So when I first set it up, I think I had like 6 hats or something, maybe. But then since then, the number of hats I've had has grown, and every hat I have to add in there, I have to like basically change every redeem to add that in, and it's like 16 strings of like instances for each channel point redeem. So multiply that by how many hats I have, and it takes me like that long to go in and check and make sure everything's set up accordingly. You had like 800 commands on Mix It Up by the time you finished. Lots were out of use, but still lots of work to do. Oh, wow. Yeah, because you have your whole game set up, right? Is that all through Mix It Up? There's so much cool shit you can do, but like it can easily get overwhelming. And then when something goes wrong, sometimes you don't know exactly where it is that it's causing the issue. But yeah, so Larry Bear and I were talking about it, and I was thinking about possibly making one channel point redeem for the hat. And then you would just type in which hat. And like I could, I guess, put a list of the hats somewhere, I suppose. But then like someone would redeem, it would just be one redeem. And if someone redeemed it, I could put that one redeem on cooldown, you know, for 30 minutes. But because how I have it set up right now, where there's like 10 different hats, if one of those hats gets redeemed, all the other hats are still available unless I have it set up in the mix it up how I have it. There is something new I tried the other day now, which is called voice mod. Actually, I have it on right now, I think. Let me see. So, is it this one? So basically I have a soundboard I can play with. So instead of the sound alerts, I can just press these buttons on the stream deck. And I can have a little fun with it, I guess, right? You could do one redeem, take a photo of yourself with all the hats on. Wait a minute, wait. And okay. You could do one redeem, take a photo of yourself with all the hats. You mean separate photos for each hat? And numbered, and when the redeem goes off, you could display the image. I don't know what you mean by that. Take a photo of yourself with all the hats on and numbered. And numbered, so hat 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And when the redeem goes off, you display the image. So like I redeemed, chose a hat. I'm confused what you mean by display the image. So like a channel point redeem, it has its own image, right? It defaults without an image, and then you can set an image. On screen, a picture comes up with all the examples. Oh! Almost like as if a sound alert, but with a video alert too, or some image on screen. I see what you're saying. On screen, a picture comes up. Okay, all right. Let me write this down actually, because I'm trying to figure out a better way. I'm trying to evolve it somehow. Been a while since I grabbed my notes to write something down. Random notes on here. I have like a list of emotes I wanted to make, so I got like GG, hype, LOL, reporting for duty. Well, not that I made. Wanted to have set up. Oh wait, now you can hear me. Super simple and mix it up. Well, like that, I don't even think I would need to do it and mix it up. I could just do that without mix it up. Because it would just be images that would show up. But it would be one image, which I would create in Krita, put all my faces, and then they could all pop up. And like you said, they could be numbered. But I don't know if a numbering... That was the other thing I was trying to figure out, was if in Mix It Up, instead of like calling the hat by its name, I could just do hat. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I could do like hat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. Say hats 1 through 10. But then on the channel point redeem side, it actually has a name for each hat, maybe. No, I don't think that would work either. Okay, the issue is because I created the channel point redeem in Mix It Up, because that's what you have to do in order for me to do what I did was you had to create in Mix It Up. And if you create a channel point redeem in Mix It Up, and then go on Twitch to edit that channel point redeem, Mix It Up will then override that. It'll work. So what I did one day was I changed all my hats in Twitch. I changed all the hat redeems to one channel point. I was like, oh, this is cool. Now it's not going to cost 1,000 because, you know, a new viewer can't pop in and redeem that because they don't have 1,000 channel points. But if it's 1 point, then they could. So I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to make it 1 channel point. But I wasn't sure if it would work. So I set all the hats to 1 channel point. And then someone redeemed it. And it was 1 channel point. But after that was redeemed, and then the hats reloaded through Mix It Up, they were then given back the default 1,000 channel points that's required per my Mix It Up setup. So it overwrites anything I change on Twitch. So that was like the first, like, oh, okay, there are some limitations, I guess. Yeah. All right, I need silk. Okay. That's right. I was gonna write that down. So there's so basically, Jetstopia, you were saying to channel point redeem. So it's 1 channel point redeem that displays all the hats to choose from. Essentially, and then it would request what hat. And that would increase engagement, I think. Because instead of just redeeming the hat and being done with it, you do the channel point redeem, and then it requires a second operation of just, you know, asking or telling me which hat to wear, I guess. Oh, but then you lose. Oh. So the thing I do like about how I have the hat set up right now is every hat has their own sound alert, which I'll really miss. Yeah, you need to create a Mix It Up to be able to control things like title and cost. Oh yeah. I've seen some examples of things like TTS costing less when a streamer goes to their Be Right Back screen. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, we're in an ad break? Oh well. 20 seconds left. Got it. Second phase. Shit! Come on! Oh god, damn it. Fuck! Just something stupid I've been having fun with. Hey! That was rude. I got ripped off there. Yeah, we're back here. I don't remember. Was there anything here? Oh, yeah. Just a basic ceiling chilling there. Alright, I need to heal. Alright, let's fucking do this. Man, you gotta be so fucking quick with that. Shit. Shit. God damn it. This girl on my a friend on Facebook. Shit, now I'm trying to remember. She was talking about eating. Let me read it again. Crab rangoon with Crab rangoon with vanilla ice cream. And then just a minute ago, she said, just an update, I'm violently nauseous now. It slapped until I went to leave the restaurant. Now I'm miserable. Who the fuck thinks... Is this girl pregnant or some shit? Who the fuck thinks crab rangoons with vanilla ice cream? I've heard of pregnancy cravings, so that's the only thing I can think of maybe, but I don't fucking know. Checks out. Yeah, I don't know if she's actually pregnant. She's just a little cuckoo, that's all. But my sister used to, I've heard a lot of people do this. Wendy's has, growing up, they had a chocolate, like, almost, what the fuck was that called? Wendy's chocolate. Fuck, I can't think of what it's called now. Damn, streamer brain. What the fuck? Wendy's. Wendy's? What the fuck is your Wendy's chocolate? Frosty. No shit. Okay, Frosty. So that we would always get these like little Frosties like in a cup. It's almost like a shake, but like a little bit thicker. But my sister would dip her French fries in it, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Dipping French fries in ice cream. But I guess that's kind of normal for some people. People just do that. I don't know. I thought my sister was fucking nuts for doing that. We were young. This is nothing to do with pregnancy cravings or nothing, but I don't know. So crab rangoons and fucking ice cream. Ugh. You could do like, so long time ago I got in the kick with, I got a deep fryer for the first time. Oh my god, deep frying food like is yummy but not good for you whatsoever. We went on and got wonton wraps, and you could make your own homemade crab rangoons and shit, right? But you need to use, you could just get cream cheese and put fucking whatever you want in it and wrap that up in a wonton. You don't need imitation crab necessarily. But like you could do like spinach, artichoke, fucking like wonton wraps, mushrooms, like whatever the fuck, you know, tastes good. God, that was so yummy. But oh, that's what I was gonna say, is you can make like a desserty version of it. You could do like cream cheese and fruit, I guess. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that. And I guess you could put like powdered sugar on it, maybe some cinnamon, put some apples in there. Then vanilla ice cream would go pretty good with it, I think. A fucking crab? For all I know, she was fucking high when she came up with that idea too. I should have asked her that. Bullshit! Shit. Man, I could have healed. Time is it? Jesus. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I haven't accomplished shit. We've just died like 20 times. That's about it. Somewhere around there. Closer to 25, I think. Shit. Getting impatient. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting so close to this damn fight. Sometimes not really. But there's another boss fight in this area I can try too, which I haven't tried since I got my final needle upgrade. It just ate the other bug. I didn't notice that happening before. Leave me alone. A lot of jumps just to get that. What the fuck is hurting me? Some projectile that's fucking me up at some point. I don't know how. It's like when they're in the upper corner and they shoot all the way across diagonally, but before they shoot across, I'm getting hurt by the like light that shoots across. I think? I don't know what the fuck it is. It's happened a few times and it's driving me nuts. It fucking does 2 damage. I was trying to process what was going on, and before I could even think about it, I was dead. Shit. Well, this run back kind of sucks. Just tedious. At least this time I got full health. Oh! Alright, fuck this. I'm taking a break from this fight. We're gonna do the other fight, and I'm probably gonna hate myself for that, and we may not get anything done. We'll see. I might derail the end of the stream and fuck my life. Fuck, I don't wanna... God I gotta run all the way back here. I was gonna say I might try out this other game I just got to playtest. Cause I don't know how long the playtest will be available, and I want to try to check it out before. With my somewhat limited streaming days. Gotta respect my streaming time. Unlike today, which I feel is a little disrespected. Bye-bye. I just feel like I haven't done anything today. And it kind of eats at me. I'm just like, ugh. It was a waste. Juanita. Jaku. 520. Oh wait, I have full silk anyways. Alright, the only difference here is the path I take. I think I just stick left instead of going up and around. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. But Jet, you said you got a new PC, right? So, what kind of upgrade did you get? Did you get like a better GPU? Or RAM? Oh, whoops, I think I went the wrong door. So here I go left. Okay. It's been a minute. Fuck, this is that. Motherfucker. This is a run bag too. I mean, at least these things aren't as hard to kill or anything, but whatever. Better everything. The old PC was between 7 and 10 years old. I mean, I don't really know exactly what that means, 7 to 10 years old. I'm rocking a 1650 Super. 16 gigabytes of RAM. What is my CPU actually? I always forget. It's like a Ryzen 5 or something. Yeah, Ryzen 5 5600G. Apparently my GPU and my CPU aren't really compatible because my CPU is AMD and my GPU is NVIDIA. But it works. Just my computer will randomly tell me it's not compatible, whatever. I don't know exactly what that means. I'll need to get the specs for my about section when I get it up. Oh, all good, no worries. When I first got this PC, well, the CPU was the same. The memory, I haven't changed the CPU, the memory, none of that. But it didn't come with it was an integrated graphics card, so it wasn't, you know, it didn't have an actual graphics card. Oh fuck, what did I have? I found a GPU on Facebook Marketplace for, I wanted to say it was a 1050, I think. I think it was a 1050 Ti. And then I think I got that for $20. And then I don't know if it was like half a year later or so, a 1650 Super popped up in the Facebook Marketplace for like $30, 30 or 50 or something. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy that and see if it works well or not. You want to have more RAM for video editing and stuff. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, when I'm video editing, like if I'm just doing my basic, like, cuts, it's whatever. It doesn't, I don't have any issues whatsoever. The only time I do run into issues is if I'm using like Fusion in, well, yeah, I guess. There's certain, like, if I add certain effects, it will, and then I do the playback, it is horrible. It runs at like 2 FPS sometimes. But like when I render it, everything's perfectly fine. But if I try to watch the playback, it just doesn't work. So it can be really hard to edit it sometimes when it's like that. Because if you're trying to do like some small changes, it's hard to sometimes find the right spot. Peaches, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing, Peaches? You surviving? I think I got Peaches sick, guys. I'm sorry. I feel horrible. Kasaruku1, are you doing? Are you doing okay, Cass? Are you all right? No strokes? You said you were experiencing what sounds to me like maybe a tad bit of stress, just from maybe the game getting to you. Turns out you're all right. All right, that's good. Good to hear. In that case, everyone, please go follow Kasaruku. Please check them out. They've been playing Elden Ring. I was about to say seamless co-op. You're not doing seamless co-op. I'm mixing you with someone else. You're doing like a parallel play with friends, right? You're kind of racing? Or something like that, right? What's the easiest way to get up here again? Uh-oh, not that way. Yeah, I've just been dying a lot on the stream, though. Haven't gotten anything done, honestly. Last stream, I got the final needle upgrade. Thanks to Hollow Doob. Telling me to go finish the Fleetopia minigame. So I did that Wednesday. And then today I've been using the needle upgrade, but I haven't beaten anyone. So I don't know. I'm feeling it. Maybe I'm gonna get a stroke here in a second. We died a lot. We were at like 495, I think, when I started stream today. So we're at 25 deaths now. Yeah, Peaches, this is fine. Oh, wait, is that how you're feeling, Peaches? No. I want you to feel better than this is fine. Yeah, I don't know if it's been the week, so Pogo's stuck. Dude, Pogo's stuck? I think it's that. I mean, what? I've been having you on Lurk, so I haven't watched exactly what you've been dealing with in Elden Ring, but you getting stressed out by Elden Ring? I don't know. Pogo's stuck. Fuck that game, though. More power to you, friend. Plus Elden Ring and the ice stuff that's been happening. Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Yeah. Stress. I mean, I was literally just thinking about that. I'm trying to avoid that sort of topic, but at the same time, it's hard to fucking avoid it. And shit's crazy out there. Not gonna lie. It's fucking sad to see. It's sad. It's one thing to see, like, just people dying because, and then you have people pointing fingers constantly and like nothing. I don't know. I feel like shit's going crazy, and there's just a huge division. Everyone thinks the other group's wrong, and I don't want to play sides. And like when I'm scrolling through, it's mostly Reddit and Facebook that I'm on. But you got the whole group thinking happening where one side's never wrong. It's always the other side that's wrong, and nobody wants to think else. No one wants to think in any other way than the way they think. And by they, I just mean pretty much everyone. In some way or form, there's extremes on all sides, and it just sucks. As an outsider looking at it, it doesn't seem real, dude. Yeah, it's something. It's crazy. I was told that since I got... Oh, wait, it could have been just stress. I was told that since I got better and not worse, that it wasn't an emergency, and unless I want to spend $1 billion to get a scan, I should be like, oh, fuck, dude. So this is something you've been dealing with, huh? I had no idea. I'm sorry. Well, I know what I said earlier. I mentioned the streak, because you've been on a stream streak. It would suck to lose your stream streak, but you might need a break. I don't know. Or you could do like baby streams and just be like, hey, this counts as a stream. Or you could do like a, hey, this is how things are. I don't know. But yeah, definitely take it easy, Cass. We don't want to lose you. Love watching your streams. But I've felt the same way. Is some days it's like, man.
Peaches and Cream 169 just redeemed hydrate.
It can be hard sometimes. Some days are rougher than others for sure. Thank you for the hydrate, Peaches. Sorry, just got real quiet. Fuck! Trying to focus. I hate this fucker. Here, have some tax. Oh! Tax. Oh, man. This rude son of a bitch. And then eventually you get 5 of these flying things flying around. So it just gets even more fun. Can I heal yet? No. Fuck. Thank you for hitting me. Motherfucker! You appreciate the kind. Everything's fine for now. I should be alright. Don't worry about me. I appreciate the kind words, though. That's for everyone. Hydrate! Thank you, Peaches! Matter Will, welcome in. How you doing, friend? Let me give you also a shouty. You were last playing Hollow Knight Silksong. How's it going? How's it? You were. What were you doing? I don't remember. You were doing any percentage run, or you were doing? I can't keep up with you and Doob. You guys are crazy. Appreciate the shout. You're welcome. I'm kind of horrible at my shouts. I just type it in and I'm like lazy about it. But please, everyone, give Matter of Will a follow. Awesome streamer, Souls player. Been definitely balls deep in Silksong, right? Silksong's kind of pissed me off today. I haven't gotten anything done. Just dying a lot. And I keep mentioning it, but I kind of want to try this one game out. So I think at 10 p.m., which is in like 19 minutes, I might pivot into this this other random game, which I got given to me by Steam for a playtest. I didn't realize I requested to join a playtest, but apparently I did, and I kind of want to check it out. Just something to add some flavor. And I got 2 keys for others if anyone else really likes what they see. And I believe it's gotta be multiplayer game, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the main thing about it. But I don't know much about the game. I'm just gonna kind of show it off and maybe do a little 420. Maybe a little something for fun. I can't really 420 in Silksong though. We don't. If I'm not accomplishing anything sober, 420 is not gonna help. How do I get there again? Okay, we go up. The fuck's over here? Oh yeah, I did this already. Never mind. I finished... Oh, I'm sorry. Jetstopia, I finished some jobs and need to get some food. Been good chatting with you. I'll catch you later. Oh, I appreciate you, Jet. Oh, it's been nice having you, bro. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and... have some yummy food. Stay away from all those donuts and sweets. More for me, or whatever. I gotta stop. I gotta stay away from the sweets and donuts, is what I'm saying. And then, I appreciate the shout. Are you going well, at least? Oh, you're at the last boss of the true ending? Hell yeah. I know who it is, but yeah, we don't need to say it out loud. I assume I know who it is, because I've spoiled myself a few things in this game. And then the soundtrack. I've seen I think what is considered the whole soundtrack, and at the end I spoiled myself looking at like the last song or whatever. And I'm really excited for the fight. I really want to, because I really enjoyed the other fights. And that's all I'll say. And I do enjoy these fights that I suck at and I keep dying at. It's just, when I'm on stream, I feel embarrassed and I feel like I suck. I'll be honest. I feel like I'm not good enough for you guys. I feel like I should do better. Oh, it is one of your favorite fights? Hell yeah. If I had donuts for sure, I would be eating that. Catch ya. Hell yeah, Jetstopia. Catch you later, bro. Please, everyone give Jetstopia a follow also. We have a lot of amazing streamers in here. Make sure I didn't miss any other messages earlier. Okay, no, I think I'm good. Excuse me, sir. Please take off your hat. Off with the hat! Oh my god. What? Look at that. We got our full head of hair on stream, guys. Thank you, Peaches. That's another thing. So I've been trying to think of a different way to do my hats, but I don't know if there is really a different way. I don't know. I hate these fuckers. See, what's that shit? Bullshit. That's what that is. Motherfucker. God, I feel so naked. Ah, fucking kill me. I always thought you had long hair for some reason. I did a long time ago. Like over a year ago, I had really long hair. If you ever, well, I have some old, I mean, I got a lot of videos on YouTube. They're all like old Let's Plays from, some are current, some are from like almost 2 years ago. But when I first started streaming, yeah, I had long hair. It basically go down to my nips, but like I always had it tied up, kinda. And then eventually I basically just shaved it all off. It's so cute though. What is? The boss fight or my hair? I'm not sure what that was referenced. Sorry, I missed your message. That was just before Will's message, so I'm guessing you were referring to the hair. I also used to have like a beard down to here. That was the first thing to go. I've been growing my hair and beard for like 2 years or so. And like I would kind of trim it to try to even it out, but then it got to a certain point where I just stopped trimming it because I was afraid I'd ruin it. And whenever I go to a barber, they would just fuck it up. So I stopped going to the fucking barber. Like, why am I paying you guys to fuck this up, huh? You guys should know what you're doing. But generally I cut my own hair too. Peaches, you've done it twice now, I think, right? I really enjoy when you do it because then I don't have to do it. And it's a lot of like bending my arm and using a mirror and trying to orientate myself, and oh god, it's so fucking hard to do a fade, your own fade. You thought about shaving your hair? When's the last time you had short hair, Will? Because maybe you got a haircut, but it might just been a little trim or something. But like naturally, you look good with longer hair. I have no idea what you look like with short hair. You'd probably be a fine gentleman just the same. Personally, I didn't like how I looked with long hair. And a part of me just kind of kept it laziness, sort of. Oh, you used to have dreads? Wow, okay. I've never had dreads. I don't think I got the patience for dreads either. And the dedication. Like, some people say they don't have the patience for having a beard because it's, you know, it starts to get itchy after a certain point and it gets in the way and stuff. I think dreads would be much harder to manage, I think. Haven't gone to a barber in years? Nice. Saves money. Thought about shaving my hair a couple times. Maybe after a rough breakup or something. What do they say? Like, after a breakup, like, women dye their hair. What is... Oh, men go to the gym, I guess. A lot of times after a rough breakup, they go to the gym. I don't know if that's the same equivalent or not, but... Alright, fucker. Let's do this. Shit. Fuck! You did both? You dyed your hair and cut it? I used to dye the hell out of my hair. I've had every color in my hair at some point. Green, pink, purple, red, blue. Never all at once, but I've never had the dreads. Oh. Fuck! Get regular hits on there is pretty rare. Oh my god, there's 6 now? This might be the best I've ever done. Shit. Ah! God damn it. No! Oh, God damn it. Oh, cut your hair and went to the gym. I gotcha. Yeah, I think going to the gym, of all the things you could do in like a sort of, you know, after breakup depressive state, I think that's one of the best things you could do, because it can help keep your mind off it. It's generally healthy. I mean, you could, I guess you know, you can work out yourself to death, or work yourself to death. I guess that's the other thing. Either you lean on drugs, alcohol, become like a workaholic or something, or you just become majorly depressed. But yeah, going to the gym is, I think, one of the best ways to cope with something. And help with self-esteem issues, confidence, just overall health. Oh, that's something that annoyed the hell out of me. All my little Twitch tags fucking got deleted somehow, and I don't even remember what all of them were. I think there was like lurker, friendly, LGBTQ plus, mental health, physical health. I don't even know. I'm not 100% sure I had that on there. I think Zelda fan. I guess what I'm saying is, now that I don't have any tags, what the hell should I make my tags? Cozy Kaya. Actually, no, fuck it. We're gonna heal quick and get some free silk here. Excuse you, Lara. Quit fucking with the door. This bitch. All your silk are belong to me. Wait, is there something up here? No, okay. I don't know why I thought there might have been. Alright, this might be my last attempt tonight. We'll see. Oh, wait, I think I did forget my last death. Oh, it's a bad spot. Bad spot! Rude. How am I supposed to dodge some of these? Some of them are just bullshit. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck this game, man. Raya, welcome in. How you doing? Another amazing streamer everyone should follow. Playing Tears of the Kingdom 100%. Everyone please give Raya's son a wonderful, wonderful follow. Alright, last attempt. This is the last attempt. Then we're gonna play around with this other game. I gotta switch over to my other game system. Oh, say hello to Lara. Hey, sweetie pie. Did you want to come cuddle? You just here to wreak havoc. Don't you do that? Oh, she's giving the signal. She wants to. Come on. You're thinking about it. You coming? Okay, sweetie. What you doing? Here, can I get you right in front of the camera? Her head's like right there, but she's like looking down. Ugh, you comfy? All right. Last attempt, here we come. Lara, you are my good luck charm. Whenever I get stressed out, I can just pet her a little bit. Ooh, internet. Here for the lurk, homie. Oh, appreciate it, Twisted Citrus. Welcome on in. Sorry if my internet disconnected anyone from the stream. I can't do much about it. Oh, we got our next ad break in 5 minutes. Get back here, you fucking bug. If you didn't hear me, Twisted Citrus, I appreciate it, homie. Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. And for anyone here who doesn't know who Twisted Citrus is, they are another awesome streamer, also from Australia, just like Jetstopia. Twisted Citrus, do you know Jetstopia by chance? Let me give you a quick little shouty. What have you been playing lately? RV there yet? I heard that's pretty fun. Would you compare it similar to like something like Peak or? Oh, you did say you were lurking, so if you're not there, no worries. But I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, bye, Lara. She just decided it was. Man, you cuddled for like a minute. That was it? You couldn't give me more than that? Peaches. I need cuddles. Lara's cuddles just aren't cutting it. Does that still count as hurting the stag? Fucker is so fast sometimes. Shit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Can I attack them? I can, but I don't know how useful that is. Not very useful. I'm gonna get myself killed here in a second. Ugh. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for Silksong. Sorry, guys. We are now going to pivot into another game. This... Okay, so let me see if I disconnect on YouTube. So it does this weird thing, it's like an error occurred. So I disconnected the stream on YouTube, right? No, I think it's still going. Still says live. Why does it do that? I only want to I want to end the YouTube